This is not the movie I was originally planning on watching today, but yesterday when I clicked into Bridget Jones and I saw that it was 3 movies, I immediately knew I had to watch the entire trilogy. Also because the poster for this one has like a big lawyer, big liar, big dilemma. What's the dilemma? Little dilemma at most, okay? Anyways, I am very excited to watch this movie and dive back into Bridget Jones' world. But before we get started, I do want to take a quick moment to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. As most of you guys know by now, Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs who want to stand out and succeed online. Honestly, whether you're just starting out or you're already managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it incredibly easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything, from products to content to time, all in one place and all on your own terms. You can completely customize your website with their new guided design system called Squarespace Blueprint, where you can choose from professionally curated layout and styling options to create a website that you love. You can build your online presence from the ground up and tailor it to your brand or business, and it'll be optimized for every device. You can upload video content and showcase your work on beautiful video pages. If you want, you can also use your website to sell merch, and with flexible payment options, checkout will be seamless for your customers. And with their integrated SEO tools, you're going to show up more often to more people so you can grow the way you want. Honestly, with Squarespace, you can make your idea, brand, or business stand out online. So if you want to make the website of your dreams, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then once you've created your website and you're happy with it and you're ready to launch, you can go to squarespace.com/fictionaldarling to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. A huge thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. And now, back to the movie.
Another year, a brand new diary.
It's clearly not a brand new diary. You're writing in the middle of the diary, in the middle of the page. Why does that stress me out so much? Why wouldn't you start that at the top of the page?
Hello, darling. Lovely to see you.
This mom seems to have walked off everything that happened in the last movie.
Love the jumper.
I prefer what's underneath it.
No. This girlie is getting harassed everywhere she goes. And it just continues. I don't know why I'm still shocked.
Nice jumper.
My mother's taste never falters.
It does not. It's cute. There's no greater love than wearing matching Christmas sweaters.
You always wonder how it's going to work out at the end of the story.
I actually never wonder. I just chalk that up by saying, thank goodness we survived whatever the heck went down in this movie.
Skydiving, a dangerous bane to the countryside and emergency services, or a safe and exhilarating hobby.
At the cost of her own life, she's paying her rent. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's time to move in with Colin Firth and share the rent. Are you supposed to have a person with you? I think you're supposed to have a certified person.
Pause the thingy or you will die!
Didn't they have animals mating in the first one too?
Give me a close-up of the porker.
I feel like she's getting constantly sexually harassed at like every moment in her life.
Morning, Bridget. Late again.
I was in bed with my boyfriend.
Oh, we don't want to drop that. We say something about the fact that your job had you landing in shit.
I've just had a rather graphic shack flashback.
You're gonna get fired from this job. And then how are you gonna pay rent?
I'm actually with the Mexican ambassador, the head of Amnesty International.
Why would you pick it up on speaker? No! You know who Bridget is. You love her as she is. As we do. But you also know how she is. Don't pick up on speaker. That's setting her up for failure.
My friend's motto was, when in Rome, do as many Romans as you can.
Why is he on TV too?
It's called The Smooth Guide, making culture bearable.
Is it not already? He's gonna make it unbearable.
1 hour from now, he'll be coming in his secretary's mouth while he rings you to say what he wants for starters.
I don't think someone who got cheated on in the way that he did would do that to somebody else. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It could be once more the Colin Firth of it all. But I feel like he wouldn't do her like that.
I say go over there immediately and ask him, straight out. Are you or are you not having an affair?
Or we don't do that and we just assume that he's in a very important work mode. I'm aware that literally last movie her boyfriend said that he was working and then he was cheating on her. And it might be hard to extend trust and grace, but can we acknowledge that Colin Firth's character is not Hugh Grant's character?
If he says...
I won't dignify that question with an answer.
then you know he's shagging her.
No, you don't. You don't know that at all.
It's all about confidence and trust.
Nothing says trust like sneaking your way through the bushes.
You must be Rebecca Gillies.
Rebecca looks really
I'm
nice.
so looking forward to meeting
I
you.
swear to you, they're working. They're working.
Right.
Bridget.
He's clearly working. They're fully clothed. She opened the door. She's not hiding anything. He's not hiding anything. They're working. Please, I'm begging you, trust him.
Hello. Lawyers who work with Mark.
Oh no.
No, really angry with me.
No, I'm not angry.
On the other hand, you're with someone who would understand the feelings that you have after you've been cheated on and the distrust that might sow into future relationships. Daniel really messed both of you guys up. Let's just say that.
You are angry.
No, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed?
That's not good.
Oh god, that's worse than angry.
I'm just disappointed I can't take you home this instant.
Not the save. You need to stop looking for reasons to be unhappy, Bridget. You're trying to sabotage this because you think you don't deserve it. You do deserve it. You do deserve happiness. There doesn't have to be something bad coming around the corner. You can just be happy. Please, I'm begging.
Wonderful, loyal Mark Darcy.
The real question is, why is he sleeping at your place when his place looks like that?
I don't want you to see any of my wobbly bits.
Well, now that's a bit pointless, isn't it?
You guys have
I
been...
happen to have a very high regard for your wobbly bits.
And also you guys have been dating... You literally just said you had 70 plus shags. You've been dating a while. He's gotta have seen them by now.
I'm digging on you now, baby.
I love them. They're literally adults with like full careers and they're acting like teenagers in love.
And you promised me.
I miss you too.
I am begging her to be happy for the rest of us. Don't search for sadness. Just be happy.
Mrs. Darcy. Mr. and Mrs. Darcy.
Does Pride and Prejudice exist in this universe is the question. Probably yes, but how would she not avoid making any jokes?
Ever fancied doing it in the dark with a total stranger?
No.
No, all right then. Perhaps not a total stranger.
Toss him in the trash and move on with your life. I'm begging.
Back off, Cleaver, or I'll report you to a sexual harassment tribunal.
You should have done that
I'm a
ages ago.
serious journalist.
Is that your most serious skirt, Jones?
This better not become a love triangle. Don't do it to us. I'm begging.
I'm in shag therapy. Turns out I have a problem. I go to meetings and talk about my feelings.
Don't trust him. Apply the trust issues you have at other elements of your life to him. Do not trust him.
You're not free for dinner tonight, eh?
She is not.
I'm not. I'm going to the Law Council dinner.
She's booked up every night of her life, actually.
You hold the front, I'll hold the back. 1, 2...
That's gonna rip. Oh. You want to be able to breathe at the dinner. They're gonna have appetizers. You're gonna want to eat the mini wieners.
Derek, Horatio, Camilla.
Ratio?
Yes, Horatio.
I kind of love this movie's implication that, like, yes, this is the Jane Austen world, but just a few characters over, there's a Shakespeare world at play, too.
The people you see outside the tube every day are there by choice.
Are they, ma'am?
This is the sort of rubbish you'd expect from some fat, balding, Tory, home counties, upper middle class twits.
I think you offended the clique. That guy seems amused, though. That one character seems very, like, I've been thinking that in my head about the rest of y'all, but I haven't said it. At least she's brave enough to.
You and me stumbled into the VIP room by mistake, and it's only a matter of moments before they show us the door.
You know what, sir? I completely recognize your feelings, and they're absolutely valid and very relatable, but she didn't need her own fears verbalized back to her. She didn't need you to confirm those feelings.
Let the quiz begin.
The quiz?
Oh, goody. I love quizzes.
Not her thinking we're at trivia night at the pub.
Everyone always thinks it's a holiday, but in fact it's not. My entire life has been leading up to this very moment.
It's gonna be so awkward if it's wrong.
No. The correct answer is...
Is it holiday?
Holiday indeed.
I felt that. I felt that in my very bones. She's gonna take that as a sign that she's out of place and out of her depth, and that's fine. You might be, but that's okay. Other people might be out of depth jumping out of a skydiving plane. You have skills that other people don't have, like confidence.
I think I may have made a terrible mistake inviting you and your folding underpants into my life.
Because of one dinner, all of that happiness tossed out, y'all might be on different pages, but I do believe you're still in the same book and we can make this work.
1 minute, you're closer to someone than anyone else in the whole world. Next minute, you're never going to see them again.
You didn't even say, like, we're on a break. You just had an argument. And not even really an argument. You just basically said, we're on different pages here. I'm gonna go walk that off before I say anything I regret.
You are, after all, my girlfriend.
Even though I shouted at you and called you an arrogant ass?
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes. I love you.
You guys are doing this over the voice recorder thing.
Go back in there, Bridge. And whatever you do, act completely nonchalant.
Look, I don't hate your friends, but I do think we need to stop asking them for advice and just follow your own instincts at some point, because they're not giving good advice. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gone. He didn't look back. Okay, well, we solved the first problem. We're off the thing.
Come on, you two, let's crack on, shall we?
Oh, the whole group's here. I feel like he just brought you on a work event. This is like a horror movie. I feel like you're a danger to everyone else coming down now.
I'm pregnant.
What? How are you pregnant? Look, if you make it out of here alive, the universe is looking out for you.
What if I were?
It'd be bloody fantastic. I could teach him to play cricket and rugby and visit him at Eton on St Andrew's Day.
Eton?
I don't know much about British culture, but I think he just told you he's really rich.
What would be madness is to have a child at all if his parents can't have the slightest discussion about anything without one of them shouting at the other.
Are you guys even shouting? British shouting does not sound like the shouting I know.
Negative.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, very sad.
Well, that was alarming, and now we have clear issues outlined in the relationship, which is heartbreaking.
You look down your nose at absolutely everyone, and you're incapable of doing anything spontaneous or potentially affectionate.
He showed up at your apartment twice now, spontaneously.
Do you want to marry me?
He just said he loved you the other day. Are we moving a little quickly?
5 weeks later.
5 weeks later? You guys didn't talk for 5 weeks? Was that a breakup? It didn't even feel like a breakup. That was the most cordial breakup I've ever seen, if that was a breakup.
He said he couldn't be expected to go out with someone who thought Iran was David Bowie's wife and who didn't know where Joe.
Not him sitting there listening to the whole damn thing. You're a victim of negging. We gotta get you out of here.
There must have been something you liked about me.
You have a nice car and quite nice manners.
He was your boss grabbing your butt in the elevator.
I'm going to Thailand, Jones. Wouldn't you like to be my little girl guide?
You're what? I don't know how she's gonna get away with saying no, though. You're just gonna have to get a different job.
Jones, if you're going to be dull, I'm just going to plunge straight back into Mrs. Dalloway. And you know how she loves that. Dirty, dirty bitch.
This kills me. Where did he go? I feel like we didn't even say goodbye to Colin Firth's character. She just said, hey, you don't do anything spontaneous, and I feel like I don't fit into your world, and you're embarrassed to be with me. Valid issues to be bringing to light in this relationship. But then there was no closure. I don't feel like we've put closure in this relationship, personally. I mean, I guess, like, if he doesn't say anything for 5 weeks, it is over, but goodness. Oh, you guys are in first class. Your chair went all the way back? I just know Mark is watching this TV program, and he's wincing. His heart is wincing.
Very slightly overweight princess.
You're teasing me.
If Mark doesn't want to defend you when you're being kind of embarrassing in public, it's absolutely valid for you not to want to be in that relationship. But you don't have to come back to a dude who is calling you overweight to your face.
It is a magic mushroom omelette, isn't it? Well, that's awful.
She could have allergies.
How utterly beautiful he is.
This is not gonna go well.
You were the best shag I ever had.
The best?
You can't sleep with him. If you sleep with Daniel, Mark is off the table forever. He already lost his wife to Daniel.
Was I better than Mark Darcy?
Oh, stop.
If there's any circumstances in which you would ever consider
None.
thinking about
0.
trusting me again.
Nope.
Some girls are special.
Most of them are, actually. Just about all of them. Bridget.
Is this special power you hold over me, Jones?
It looks like a chokehold. That doesn't even look like he went straight for the jugular. It was like,
what about your therapy?
I think you might be it.
It's unpaid labor, Bridget. Unpaid labor. Don't take on that job.
10:15.
You know what? I've had it absolutely up to here with this hotel. It's been...
You cannot lie your way out of this one, buddy.
I really do think that you should go and fuck yourself. Or her.
Oh. This seems excessive, guys. Why does this always happen to her? Daniel. He's so obnoxious. Oh.
It's not mine.
These yours?
Yes. She going to jail?
Hello. Lovely to meet all of you.
Solid intro.
I hope they've told the British ambassador.
Okay, look, you can't trust Daniel. Your friend, though, probably will say something.
You're on a bit of a sticky wicket.
Well, how sticky?
Grilly, you're in jail. That's pretty sticky.
15 to 20 years.
Holy moly.
Yes, well, maybe 10, you know, if we're lucky.
Oh, it's a good thing you know a lawyer.
Then what?
Like a virgin.
See, you have skills. You have skills that do not involve knowing a bunch of law trivia.
Mark?
Thank goodness he's a lawyer.
Was this the man with whom you were seen taking hallucinogenic mushrooms before you spent the night in Daniel Cleaver's hotel room?
He came right out with it.
As far as Daniel Cleaver goes.
Your sex life doesn't concern me.
He really thinks she slept with the guy that slept with his wife. Y'all, why is this movie doing this? This movie hates me. Knife to the heart here.
Mark Darcy definitely doesn't love me anymore.
But he came.
My boyfriend, he said he loved me. And he made me take a Halloween drug.
Oh.
What about you, Bishi? Well, your bad boyfriend, too.
He sat me at a different table at the party because I said some things about his coworkers. Your feelings are valid, but you gotta read the room and not say it here.
You see her surrounded by police, dogs, handcuffs, that sort of thing?
I don't know, I think she was smuggling seashells or mangoes or something.
Would you step outside, please?
Oh, not another fight. They said, well, people really love the first fight scene. Let's rematch. Oh! I would say Mark does still love her. Not the greatest way of showing it, but I'm not gonna complain about this. Oh! They even put the railing up so this doesn't happen, guys.
Well, what are you going to do now? Drown me in 16 inches of water?
You can drown in any amount of water.
If you're so obsessed with Bridget Jones, why don't
Did they put him in the exact same shirt that he was wearing the last time he fell into water?
you just marry her?
I would love that, actually.
Because then she'd definitely shag me.
Oh! That was despicable. Who was paying your rent while you were in jail for a month?
Surprise!
Oh, goodness.
So Mark had to ring up the Home Secretary, who rang up our ambassador.
Mark!
Then Mark flew to Bangkok to make damn sure they let you go.
Oh, and you said he wasn't spontaneous. He leapt to action.
He must still love me.
Yes.
He must.
The weather shift. It's like y'all are in Florida. It's kind of a sun shower, too.
I'm not in love with him. How could I be when I'm totally heartbrokenly smitten with someone else?
Oh, that's you. She's been so friendly this whole time. But I do kind of love how relatable it is that she saw a woman with like twigs sticking out of her hair, dirt smeared across her face. Clearly she was in incognito mode. And she was like, yes. Hard eyes for you only. I love how extroverted and like people person-y she is. Well, that's unfortunate. Please don't tell me there's a bunch of lawyers in the room.
Hello, Bridget.
Say what you have to say, young lady.
The way they're all like, this is great. Instead of hearing it at the lunchroom or around the water cooler, we're gonna get to see the drama live.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, public speaking.
I love him.
Proudly and in front of many people.
In fact, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
I swear to God, if you say, do you want to come on a ski trip?
Will you marry me?
Oh no.
Bridget, the moment's gone.
Oh no, get it back, get it back, get it back. Y'all have not resolved the eating thing, but I am rooting for them.
Bridget Jones, will you marry me?
I hope the education for the child does not mess anything up.
Happiness is possible.
It is. Please let yourself be happy.
Even when you're 33 and have a bottom the size of 2 bowling balls.
We gotta get you a book on like better affirmations, because the ones you've been coming up with are not solid. No offense to the affirmations you've chosen, it's just I think you could choose some better ones. Can we talk about how the sun went down while filming that? Like, I feel like we gotta get the light up on that side. Hold on. Now the scene has been set. I swear to you, this next one better not have Hugh Grant's character. He's so annoying. He's so obnoxious. He's not good for you, Bridget. Stop even considering him for half of a second. No. But also there was the whole where are we gonna send the kid when they grow up situation that we did not resolve. It seems like the third one is called Bridget Jones' Baby, so I feel like that's a little alarming. Anyways, I'm very excited to watch this next one. Also, it looks like Patrick Dempsey from Enchanted is in it. And I swear to you, if they try to do another love triangle, no. I'm personally very interested in the fact that the next one is from over a decade later. I feel like a lot changed between the early 2000s and like the 2010s era. So I'm very interested to see how this evolves. I cannot believe it's taken me this long to enter the Bridget Jones world. This is fun. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good time watching it with me too. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next one. See ya.